Welcome into AZ Audibles. I'm Eric Sorensen. Happy to be joined in studio this week by the new leaders of Desert Edge High School, head coach Marcus Carter, co-head coach Mark Carter. Guys, thank you so much for coming in studio.
Thank you for having us.
Good to see you guys. I'm going to start by asking you, it's been well documented what you've done for South Mountain. But I think if you flip the script on it, South Mountain also made the Carters.
Yes.
What is your biggest takeaway as you leave South and go to Desert Edge? Let's start with you, Coach Marcus.
The biggest thing I will take was when you provide love to kids, they will do anything they can for you. And, you know, undoubtedly my brother and I love these kids and they loved us as well. You know, we wouldn't be in this position that we are in today if it wasn't for the kids, and then the kids went out into the community and the community started to buy in. So, you know, with the kids, the community, and the admin, and when I say community, I'm talking about outside of South Mountain and the actual school community, because now you see a lot more Jaguar football shirts walking around and in the stores and things like that. So for them to just buy into our dream and our vision, you know, we can never repay them for that.
Coach Mark?
I would just say from a coaching aspect, you know, this is our first head coaching job was at South, so being able to put everything together, have guys, you know, buy in to what we've done, you know, feel like we kind of put the recipe together. So now that we're moving on to, you know, a different place, we're kind of trying to figure out if the recipe is for real. And so now we get to test to see if that's for real, and, you know, just being able to, you know, kind of show what we can do. South Mountain gave us our first opportunity, so we're forever grateful.
I know you guys, from a personal level, poured everything into the mountain. You rep not only the school, but the community, and I knew it was going to take a special opportunity to present itself for you to leave South Mountain.
Right.
What was it about Desert Edge that pushed it over the top, Coach Mark?
I would just say that, you know, the challenge, you know, for me specifically, is a different challenge. And, you know, every time we've overcome one challenge in our life, another one had presented itself. And that's a good thing because you always want to elevate. And so being able to, you know, run with the big dogs, so to speak, is something that we've always wanted to do.
As you know, we always gave everything to South. And I felt like, you know, it was just time for us just to take it to another level. No disrespect to South or the community or the players or anything like that, but, you know, guys who look like us don't get these kind of opportunities. And so for us, it was to open up the door and walk through the door and hopefully open up another door for another coach, another young coach to actually get an opportunity like the one we have.
You were awarded back in December the Putnam Award by the National Football Foundation. That's the highest honor. You accepted it as co-head coaches. Besides the wins and the region championships and achieving those goals, what is your favorite part of coaching, growing, and nurturing these kids? We'll start with you, Coach Mark.
Just being able to see him progress. You know, I can think of one kid, Xavier, that we had as a freshman. To see him as a freshman to what he is now, that's why you coach.
For me, it's two things. The 5A Sportsmanship Team Award, that was huge for me, and I've been on record to say that many times because I think this is the first time ever that South has ever received that award. And it killed the negative perception that we had at South and the whole South community. Like, these kids are class acts. They play fair. They play hard, and they're going to pick you up, you know, after the play is over and stuff like that. So that was a really big thing for me. And just, you know, just like Mark, you know, Taziah Quint was a guy who transferred over from Mountain Point, and, you know, there were some things said about him over at Mountain Point, and, you know, that he really took to heart. And so for him to come over and be the consummate leader, and, you know, now he was a first-team All-Region, a first-team All-Phoenix Union, you know, second-team All whatever, and now in his second year of wrestling, he was second in the sectionals this year. This year. So, you know, just seeing young men grow into becoming leaders, that's the biggest part for me.
Always good to see you guys. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having us.
That's AZ Audibles for this week. For all the latest high school football, keep it to sports360az.com.